Hello everybody, we're going to record a video on how to find fixer-uppers on Craigslist. Craigslist is just one source. So the goal here, go to find fixer-uppers on Craigslist and meet wholesalers slash agents at the same time. So a lot of times the deals won't be that great. So we understand that the deals aren't going to be super great deals. But think about the goal. So the goal, criteria of success. The main thing you want to do is build a contact list of wholesalers slash agents and create the relationship. So all we're doing is create the relationship. Second goal, or the second criteria of success, is just to start seeing properties. Just get really good at scheduling to see properties and meeting people. That's the main thing in this business. You have to constantly meet people and open up new doors. So it's not so much of finding an actual deal, it's just more of creating relationships and meeting people. So those are criteria of success, and then anything else, creates a system to find wholesalers. So this is one way to find wholesalers. They're always putting their deals on Craigslist. So main notes, we need our CRM. So it's always good to create your own CRM. Basically, a CRM is just anything that has their information, first name, last name, email, contact. That's what you always want, at least at the minimum. Last name, email, number. We're going to go back to that. So let's go to summary steps. What are the steps? So step one, I'm just going to type it out as we go and then we'll number it after. So go to Craigslist.com, search up the word fixer. So let's start doing that. I'm going to move this to the side, minimize this. So Craigslist.com or .org. Craigslist.org, and you want to look under housing, actually real estate for sale. So go under housing and then real estate for sale. Now you want to search in the keyword fixer. There are other keywords as well. Think of all the keywords. Maybe for sale by owner, or what else? Development, things like that. Just search up keywords to find opportunities. And then we're in the Bay Area, so you can even sort this by thumb first and kind of browse through. So you're gonna browse through, right click and open as many tabs as possible because you're not gonna look at it just yet. Right click and open as many tabs as possible. Off market fixer available for developers. It sounds like a wholesaler because they don't have any property just yet, but it's okay. Just keep on reaching out to people, keep on adding to your CRM, keep on building your list of properties. Just open up anything that you can find, just open it up. Cash buyer, off-market fixer, single family, Sunnyvale. So remember, it's not so much of the deal, it's creating relationships. You're creating relationships with all these people. It might not be a good deal today, but there might be a good deal in the future. So that's the goal. Carmichael is too far. That's Sacramento. You want to stay around Bay Area. So let's just stay around Bay Area. This is interesting. Redwood City, very good area. Indiana, out of state. Nope, we don't want that. 6 houses, 1 location. Santa Clara, interesting. We'll look through it. Coming soon, Concord, a little bit far for us, but maybe for your area might be okay. Morgan Hill, 2.3 million, a little bit too high. So we want to have criterias in our head. So criterias for fixers, or at least for us, our criterias is near South Bay as much as possible. Stay under 1.5 mil. Anything over is kind of scary. And what else? No out of state. What else? What else? And what else is another criteria? Orinda, kind of far. You could create that relationship. For us, we're just a little bit more picky. So browsing through. Single family in San Jose, 650, interesting. A lot of them are going to be junk, so 1 out of 10 is all junk. Lakefront, Lake County, too far. So those are all the recent ones as of April. So now let's look through each one by one to see if it even makes sense. Is it even worth our time to even email them? So in this case, this one's kind of far. I don't even know where this is. It just looks really far. So Sacramento, not worth it. Waste of time. Off-market developer, Santa Clara, okay. So this guy's a wholesaler. He's just adding to his list, which is okay. So let's reply. This is his Gmail link. So let's see. Let me try to copy this, or I'll just click Gmail. It's probably the easiest. Click Gmail and get that link. So we're going to get this link, and let's go ahead and practice on one email. So get the email, and then think about what you want in the subject line. So subject line, always use the same title. That way it's a little bit easier. And then put cash buyer. Okay, so now I'm going to jump to our email and type this email out. So copy and paste. Subject line, cash buyer. And always create a template, so then that way it's a little bit easier to hit all them fast as possible. So this one just says, hello there, can I get more, sorry, added Craigslist. This one doesn't have a fixer. He doesn't really have a property. So we'll just say, can you add me on your cash buyer list? Here's some more info about us, proof of funds, just like that, send it out. And actually, before we send it out, we want to copy and paste his ad so we can remember what his ad looked like, because it's hard to remember after a while. So let's go back to our email. And let's just type in what his ad looked like so we can remember, and then just send, just like that. And then let's compose some more. So that guy is just a cash, he's just a wholesaler looking for a cash. Same thing with this guy, just looking for a cash buyer. They're new, they're just building their cash buyer list. This is a fixer, intermission. San Francisco is good. We can hit this. maxmyhouse.com. It looks like another fake listing. So it's a fake listing. This guy just building his cash buyer list. This one's Fremont's open house, so it's probably listed by an agent. So agents, you can also hit them as well. So let's look at this 789 3-bedroom, 1,000 square feet or so. Based on our experience, that's just an okay deal. That's just an okay deal, but you want to practice building relationships. So we have his number. So the best thing in this case for this one, just meet him in person. Meet him in person. So we have his number, so we'll add his information to our CRM. So add his information to our CRM of wholesalers and agents. Keep on building that relationship. So that's a good one. South San Jose. This is another wholesaler. He doesn't have any address or anything. Still good to reach out, be on their list. Sunnyvale 1.3. Show contact information. That's good. It shows that they have a number, so it shows that they're serious. So call them, set up a time to meet, and just build the relationship. Just talk to them, meet with them. This is probably a wholesaler or an agent. So that's another good one to meet. San Jose North. Show contact information. That's good. This is near Santana Row. Very interesting. So also good to call them. I think we came across the same deal already, but it's still good to call them. San Mateo, good area. We like that expansion, large lots. 415, is that the same 415 or a different 415? 415 509. 45, yeah. So it's just another wholesaler that is trying to meet more cash buyers. So 1.5, 8-bedroom, interesting. Newly painted, so it's not a really fixer upper. San Francisco is a little bit too far for us at the moment, but if you want to focus on San Francisco, you can do that as well. This one is interesting. Please call. So this one's good. So we will call to set up a time to meet because it's Redwood City, very hot area. $8.99. So let's look at it. Look at the opportunity. 6 permitted houses on one lot, Santa Clara. That sounds suspicious. So if you zoom out, I don't think it's Santa Clara. It's Olivehurst. Too far for us. Let's close that one out. Sunnyvale, another one in Sunnyvale. This one might be a good one to meet the wholesaler. So go ahead and email them. Email them and try to reach out to them. This is another interesting one, 650 for a San Jose. So this guy's a realtor. He probably has a lot of investors already, but it's good to build the relationship. Let's just build the relationship with him. So from today, we found a few good properties to look at. Some of them we don't know if it's real or not. That's another thing. We don't know if it's real or not. But based on this, so far, what I like from today is this one, the commercial one. This one in Sunnyvale, under $1 million, good price point. Anything under $1 million is more doable. 650 under $1 million is good too. So just reach out with that email template. Have a company profile. Always be ready to show who you are. In this case, for us, we have a company profile. It's just a quick slideshow about us. So it makes you look more experienced instead of just a newbie investor asking them for deals. So in this case, it looks experienced. You could use our You can use our presentation too, PowerPoint, if you want. And you can also use our proof of funds showing $10 million. Plus it has a bank statement. So it looks very serious when we send them this proof of funds. So that's how you hit wholesalers on Craigslist. And since we're on the topic, how about we browse around some more for opportunities on Craigslist? So how can you find other deals on Craigslist? So Craigslist is kind of cool because you can look for everything for sell by owner. That's another good keyword. Look at all this for sell by owner. Davis is kind of far for us personally. Portland kind of far. Davis kind of far. But every day just browse through and see if there's anything. This looks like a wholesaler again. Burnout landlord. Look, off markets. This is interesting. It says off market. Zoom out a little bit. Good size house, 2,400 square feet. The map is off. It doesn't show the exact location. Located in beautiful Nipomo, California. So right away, that's something we're probably not interested in since it's so far away. I don't even know where that is. But interesting. So that's how you keep on finding more off market. For sell by owner, another way is garage sales. Garage sales, they're selling for a reason. So it won't be under housing, it'll probably be under events. Or it might be under for sale. So estate sale, moving sale, that's interesting. So why are they moving? Why are they moving? Downsizing, garage sale, Los Gatos. So that's interesting. You can kind of see moving sale. Why are they moving once again? But that house is too nice. So try to find reasons for them to why they're moving. And then you have to go to the house, meet the owner, try to buy the house from there. That works too. So a lot of different ways to approach this. It just takes time. That's the hardest part, putting all that time and effort in trying to find that one deal. So we have an address, that's good, to stop by, meet the owners. And since you're in the area anyways, just door knock the neighbors as well. Okay, anything else? Any questions, Mr. Matt?
Not at the moment. You explained everything pretty clearly.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I do have a question.
Yeah.
So, for example, some of these listings, like for example, like we saw one for Santa Clara. When we actually clicked on the map,
yeah,
it was a totally different
area. Yeah.
So why would a buyer or whoever's listing it want to do that?
Because they want to attract all the Bay Area investors. So they're putting it in the Bay Area Craigslist to try to sell a different location because they're trying to attract all the money. The money's here.
Like the tech and all that?
Yeah, they're trying to attract all the rich people here all the rich investors here that have money that might be interested in that area. Otherwise, we would never even look at that area, right? Mm-hmm. So all they're doing is attracting the investors here in the Bay Area.
Gotcha.
Yep. So good question. Anything else?
Good for now.
Yeah. And then realistically, only like 1 out of 10 will actually even respond to you, but that's okay. It's all a numbers game. It's a numbers game. And once in a while, you get a good number like this. See, we have his number. He's a real estate agent. And now we can add him to our CRM to keep the relationship.
So also good practice.
Yeah, good practice. Good practice at the same time. This is where everyone starts to practice and look for opportunities. So we'll conclude this video. Thank you for joining us.